Hi, welcome back to BuonaPappa. Today's recipe comes directly from the American tradition, and it's a dessert that usually is prepared during the holidays. The first time that we tried the cinnamon rolls, they were from a very good bakery and they were delicious. And I said, why not trying to make them homemade? That's why today I'm going to share with you the recipe that I tried for my family and I had a huge success. Let's start together. First thing to do, we are going to add to the warm water the yeast, and with a spoon we are going to stir in order to dissolve the yeast. We are going to take our friend, the kitchen mixer, and we are going to add all the ingredients. That is the water with the yeast, the milk, the sugar, salt and the eggs. We are going to let the mixer work for 1 minute. We want basically the eggs to get incorporated into the milk. And then we are going slowly to add 8-9 tablespoons of flour. At low speed, we are going to add the melted butter and slowly the rest of the flour. You will see that in less than 2 minutes, a nice and elastic, kind of sticky dough will be formed. We are going to remove the dough from the mixer, place it on a surface where I already put some flour, and we're going to cover it with some flour. We're going to let it rest for 15 minutes because we want the yeast to start working. After 15 minutes, with this kind of hook attachment, I'm going to divide the dough in half and I'm going to place half of the dough back in the mixer. We're going to knead the dough for 4 minutes at minimum speed, speed number 2. I'm going to take 2 nice bowls and I'm going to grease them with some vegetable oil. And I'm going to place the dough back in each bowl and cover it with a cloth. I'm going to let my 2 doughs rest for at least 1 hour. Basically, I want the yeast to work and start growing and growing and growing. It's time to prepare the rolls. I'm going to prepare a nice flat surface with some flour. And I'm going to delicately place my dough in the center. With a pin roll, I'm going to flat my dough in a kind of rectangular shape, and it has to be kind of thick, 1 inch at least. I'm going to spread some melted butter on top of my dough and then sprinkle some cinnamon and some sugar mixed together. Final touch, I'm going to sprinkle some chocolate drops on top. And slowly, very delicately, I'm going to roll my dough in order to obtain a nice and long cylinder. I'm going to slice my cylinder in very, very thick slices, almost 2 inches. I'm going to take a baking pan, grease with some vegetable oil or some butter as you like, and I'm going to plate my rolls one next to the other, not to attach because they will raise furthermore. I'm going to let them rest for 20 minutes and you will see that they will get bigger. I will brush with 1 egg the surface of my rolls. Meanwhile, I preheated the oven at 375 and I'm going to bake my rolls in the oven for 25 minutes up until they will get nice, cooked and golden. Final touch, the glaze. Very simple. Some powdered sugar, milk, and vanilla extract. Mix everything together and then pour on top of the cinnamon rolls the glaze. And ta-da! The chocolate and cinnamon rolls are ready to be enjoyed. It's a super duper sweet, fluffy, delicate dessert. It can be addictive, I'm warning you. And we're going to sit together next week with another recipe from BuonaPappa, and as always, buona pappa a tutti! Ciao!